woman who lied about being a psychiatrist and a therapist.
I knew I caught her saying some wild stuff before, man. What is up with women and getting online with these fake degrees in psychology and whatnot, and then just saying stuff? Just be saying stuff.
It's telling me that men get cheated on because they don't show masculinity. They're not showing the protective energy. So that they deserve to get cheated on. The one being a therapist, it's going to tell me that that's the mechanics.
The number one reason why men get cheated.
Listen, I'm gonna let her say it again. She says, I think sometimes she says things for shock value. Like, look what she says, man, with a straight face, looking right into the camera.
Cheated on is when they don't show masculinity. They don't show any protective jealousy. What happens with men?
Protective jealousy sounds like someone that fell for mental manipulation. Protective jealousy. So she's supposed to be able to flaunt herself in front of other men, or allow other men to flirt with her, so she can look at you and see if you're going to give some protective energy. You know what I'm saying? Or masculinity. Nah, man, this woman, she has these eloquent ways of justifying women's traumas and negative traits, man, and blame it on the men. I've never seen, well, I can't say that, but there's very few women out there right now doing this level of mental gymnastics, dude. She's out there in a league of her own.
I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I kind of like low maintenance meals. So like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me. Whatever.
Hate it?
It hates me back, so we're even.
That's wild. Okay.
But I'm a very clean person. I take pride in my appearance. I will.
What does that have to do with cooking? Yeah, I'm glad that you wash your butt, but what does that have to do with cooking? They don't want to do any of these traditional roles. They want to flip it. They want to do what they perceive men do, which they think we do nothing. So they do nothing. And then they go, oh, I look good, and I'm washing my butt every now and again. Lady, man, there's twice as many of y'all as there is us. Any man with a little bit of sense and a little bit of self-respect, keep it trucking.
I'll say that one of my...
You wouldn't believe what this girl right here is in the hospital for. I've been telling y'all dudes, you cannot go by how good you think they look or how thin they are, whatever they look like when they all done up, and how they body look and how they bending over for that camera. You gotta do a whole lot of more investigation. This girl right here is in the hospital, a mental patient. But when you see them all done up like this, they look real good, right? You look like she got that hair on fleek, the makeup done, lips popping and all that shit. We want to have a good time, but you don't know what's going on in that damn brain of hers. These jokers with this pink hair and all these different colored wigs, I've been telling y'all, these ones that get all these different color hair. It's just funny to me that she's literally in the hospital saying her friends want to get her out for New Year's and get some liquor in her, but she's going through a life crisis. As a man, you better study all these different personalities and faces, because you just might be dealing with a mental patient. The Joker, Harley Quinn, all that shit combined into one. You wouldn't believe what this girl...
And see, like, this is why guys are like, we like it natural, because, like, we don't know if you're doing what most of these women do, covering your traumas with makeup and wigs and lashes. You know what I mean? Just running around insecure as hell, but masking up with different layers and running around trying to act like, well, projecting outwardly to other people. Like, they'll just project onto you what they're insecure about and just say it about you, right? Because these people, I mean, with all that crap on in the filters, these women don't feel like they look like anything in real life. They can't accept, and we let a lot of stuff go, like the wig stuff, and we get it to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Some of y'all do have, like, alopecia. A lot of y'all pull your own hair out, but whatever. But y'all go too far, and then to be acting as cocky as you do after you mask up is crazy to me. You'll never sound that way with a fresh face that you've washed all the makeup off the night before and no fake nothing on. You would never talk like that. If you did, we wouldn't probably talk as much junk as we do.
If you want to play that game, we could play that game, but it's a game. The guys be playing. If I feel like I'm bored or something, personally me, like...
I think that women make rules for men that they don't want to be with, and then they break rules for like men that they do want to be
That's
with. Like, you know what I
life.
mean, like women would say, "Oh, he got to keep my attention," but then y'all know ain't shit that y'all attracted to. He ain't keeping y'all attention. Y'all just so interested in him that y'all letting all the red flags go by y'all.
You just said you
That's
even
not
acknowledge
me.
which one is playing and which one is serious. The one that's serious, you know, you can be flexible on how much attention you give him, and the one that's playing.
Are you trying to insinuate that?
No, because
I'm
you-
using.
Hell yeah.
If you want to play that game, we could play that.
You know, they're talking some
Again.
facts here, but remember, no matter what you feel about it as a male, you're not going to stop women from being attracted to what they're attracted to. Some of these shows, it seems like they're throwing shade at the men that these women find attractive. That's not doing you any good. Like, the way you perceive another man being a man doesn't mean nothing to that man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, me being the man that I am, I don't care what other dudes think. You know, you can call me a Pookie, a Chad, a Tyrone, a Smokey, or whatever you want to. It means nothing to me, right? You're just some dude that's trying to justify, you know, the inadequacies you have and project them onto me because you don't understand why women like me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be really careful about these certain podcasts you're watching, because a lot of these dudes are coming from a hurt place and are looking for somebody to blame things on. Well, I will blame it on the guys that they find attractive. We'll call them all this difference. It don't even matter what those dudes are. You're losing. You're not getting the women.